back with another video, and this video is all about contouring 101. So if you are somebody who has always wanted to contour and doesn't know how, I am here to help you, and I am going to show you an easy and simple way to contour your face using the Essence Contouring and Strobing palette. So if you're interested in seeing how I've contoured my face, keep watching. So first I prep my face with the MAC's Prep and Prime spray. I just spray it all over my face, and this will just give me a bit of hydration and give my face some moisture. Then I'm using the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation, and I wanted to show you how this foundation applies, and as you can see, it's very easy to blend and it gives you a very nice glowy dewy finish. This foundation is quite buildable. You can start with a medium coverage and then apply more if you need it. Now before we start to contour, we need a nice base, and we need to apply our concealer, and for that I'm using the MAC Prolongwear concealer in the shade NW35. Now this shade is very pinky and it's gonna help counteract my dark circles, so I do this on both my eyes just to cover up and conceal the darkness under there. I'm then going to blend that out, and once that's done, I'm going to use my MAC Prolongwear concealer in the shade NW25. This is a shade much lighter than my skin, but it's going to highlight under my eyes and give a brightening effect. So I'm just applying a little of this underneath my eyes, and you'll see the difference that it makes to the eye area. I'm then going to set my concealer in place using the Yardley Absolute translucent powder. I'm just going to take a little bit of this using my beauty blender, and I'm going to apply it quite heavily underneath my eyes. And this is baking. This is called baking, but it's also going to set my concealer in place and brighten up my eye area even more. Once that's done, I'm just going to dust it off with a brush, and my concealer is done. Now we get on to contouring. So I'm going to start contouring with the Essence Strobing and Contouring palette. As you can see, these are the contour shades, the darker shades, and then you have your highlight shades, and then lastly you have your strobing shades or your shimmery shades. So the areas that you place your dark contours, usually you use the tip of your ear as a guide and the corner of your mouth. So when you contour this area, you basically are pushing the area back. So you're creating an illusion and a shadow on your face. That is what contouring is about. So all the areas that you want to push back, the areas that I'm pointing to using the brush, those are the areas I'm going to apply my dark contour. Now remember that we are creating structure on the face, and I'm going to use a shade 2 or 3 colors darker than my actual skin tone. So as a rule, you need to use a contour color that's about 2 or 3 shades darker than your actual skin. But start off with a darker shade. You can always use less of it. So I'm applying this. As you can see, I'm using the tip of my ear as a guide. I'm feeling for my cheekbone, and I'm just making a line using this dark shade of the Essence palette. I'm also putting some under my lip. This will create an illusion of fuller lips, and then underneath my jawline to create shadow under there and give the illusion of a more chiseled jaw. Now I'm using my finger to apply this because I tried using a brush and it just doesn't work so well. And then on my nose, you'll see that I am applying the contour color straight down my nose, and not on the sides of my nose, but on the bridge of my nose. And it's very important that you do it that way, because if you apply it on the sides of your nose, you are going to just make your nose look bigger. So the whole idea is making the nose look slimmer and longer. Now I have a little bit of a wide nose, so that's why I've done my contour straight down, because I want to slim my nose down. And then I put some on the sides of my forehead. I don't really need to contour my forehead because I don't have a very big forehead. I also drew a little line on the tip, just above the tip of my nose, to create a button nose. And then I take my highlight shade and I'm putting it directly in the middle of the contour on my nose. Now you can see this highlight shade is very light, and the places that you want to highlight in your face is usually the center of your face, because you want to bring those areas forward. We are highlighting areas that we want to bring forward in our face. So that's why I'm putting it in the middle of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, in the middle of my upper lip, and in the middle of my chin. Now this is going to bring the high points of my face, the center of my face, forward. Now I'm using the Switch Beauty contour brush, and you can see it's a very flat brush, and it's going to help me to blend the contour in. Now a very important tip to remember about contouring is that you have to blend your contour in as best as you can, because you don't want any harsh lines. So I am just using a back and forth motion to blend the contour in with this brush. If you don't have a brush, you can also use your beauty blender. I've used a beauty blender before and it works just as well. So I'm just pushing the contour into my skin, blending it out so it looks like a natural shadow on my face. So as you can see, I've started off blending the dark contour first, and as you can already see, it's creating nice definition in my face, and I'm already starting to see a cheekbone and a chiseled jaw. I then blend it down my nose, make sure that it's well blended and that it looks natural. Also make sure that your dark contour and highlight colors are matte colors. They need to have no glitter or shimmer at all, because that is just going to reflect light and it's not going to create a shadow on your face. So then I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm blending the highlighted points on my face. And then I take the Yardley translucent powder and I'm just creating a line underneath the contour on my cheek. So this is just cleaning up the contour on the side of my face and creating a more sharper cheekbone, and it just, as you can see, it creates a very nice subtle line on my face. I'm also going to use it on the highlighted points of my face to set the highlight in and to brighten that up a little bit more. I'm then going to move on to the strobing part. So the strobing shades are like your cream highlighter shades. Now this highlight is different to the highlight we used just now in the center of our face. This is a shimmery highlight. That's why they call it a strobe color, because it gives your face a nice shine and glow. As you can see, there's a nice shimmer and glow on my face. It makes my face look healthy and dewy, and it just brightens up my cheek areas. And the main idea of a highlight is to think about where the light would hit your face and naturally, and that's where you place your highlight. So I placed it on the just above my contour on my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and I'm placing a little bit on my lip. Now there's two types of contour products that you could use to highlight and contour, and you get powder contour products and you get cream contour. So today I've used a cream contour. If you're more comfortable using a powder contour, then go for it. I'm then going to just use my NYX matte bronzer to go over my cream contour, and I'm using the Avon angled brush. It's a very fluffy brush, and I'm just going over all the areas that I dark contoured using the bronzer. And that's it, we are done contouring. I'm just gonna apply the rest of my makeup off camera and I will be back. Up to you, it's all up to your personal preference. Contouring is not for everyone, so I think if you are comfortable with it and if you want to do it, and especially it's not for an everyday look. Contouring is more for a event or a wedding or a function or an evening out. It's just something fun that you can do that takes your makeup to another level and changes your makeup quite a lot. If there's one thing that you need to remember about contouring is that the areas that you want to hide or push back, that's the areas that you use in your dark contour, and the areas that you want to highlight is where you're going to use your highlighter. So guys, if you have any more questions about highlighting and contouring, as I say, I'm not an expert. I'm just a regular girl who has learned from other people, and I'm sharing my knowledge with you. But if there's anything that I can help you with, I definitely will. So if you have any more questions about the video, about this product, or about highlighting and contouring, you can leave it down below in the comments, and I will definitely try my best to answer. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried your contouring, and subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye everyone.